Hi, Animal Love Fest friends and family. There he is. Hi, handsome. See if we can get a picture. There's the background. Unfortunately, the window's a mess because this is Jaxie's window now. It was Sky's window, but she kind of took over, unfortunately. But, oops, sorry, I have my finger in the way. And there's Sheena and Carmela. Both girls lounging. We're just taking it easy right now. I've had a busy day already. Taking a shower, and I had to get, I had to dump my gray water. Actually, that's what that facility is right there, that little island. That's where you dump. And, so yeah, I had to back the bus up and go around that circle, and come back. It was like a 3 to 5 point turn. 3 on the first and about 5 on the last on that side. And then I had to pull back into our spot. Hey, did you guys just see the little squirrel ran under my bus? That was cool. Anyways, yeah, because this guy had just pulled up. He's got a giant white truck. I didn't even notice they weren't there. But they pulled up in a huge truck, and that thing's called the Bighorn, and boy, is it big. It looks really nice. So, yeah, I had to kind of maneuver around his truck because his truck was past his parking. And, yeah. Anyways, it was no big deal. Oh, yeah, I gotta tell you about that grass. See that grass out there, that giant area? I took Jaxie over there because she's a grass girl, you know. Jax, he liked the concrete. He never really cared too much about the grass as much as I tried to give it to him. And, yeah, whatever. He was kind of whatever. But she loves it. And as soon as she seen that pasture, I mean, I purposely took her over there so I could show her. Unfortunately, I didn't have my phone. And really, there was no way to, like, you know, there was no way to. I'm going to try turning this around and actually talking to you guys. Let me see if I can figure out how to do it. I never do it. Hey, how's it going? I look sideways or whatever. I feel like I'm sideways. Anyways, so yeah, I took her over to that pasture, and you should have seen her. It was amazing. She was so happy. She was running absolutely everywhere. But I couldn't come back in and get my camera because the kids wanted out really bad, and so I didn't want to open the door and close it on them. I don't know how to like hold this and so that I'm not looking at you sideways. Sorry, I just don't. Anyway, yeah, so I took her over there. I didn't have the camera, so I couldn't do a video for you guys, but it was super, super cute. She was really having a great time. And then it rained last night, yesterday morning a little bit, and then we had to go meet my mom for brunch, and it was already dry, and it was sunny, and everything was fine. Of course it was sunny. Um, but it rained last night, started at 3 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, it's not that great out there. It's still, you can't really see, I guess, but it's really cloudy. I know, isn't that funny? I turn the phone around and then show you outside. Anyways, yeah, so it's still pretty cloudy. It's really cold. And my day started just picking up, taking a shower, and throwing out the trash and stuff. And yeah, I just needed some downtime because I feel like even though we've been here now for almost 2 weeks, like 10 days, I think it is, I haven't felt like I really rested that much. Like I was really sitting down and kind of hanging out, you know, and just relaxing. So right now I'm sitting down, and if you can see that without my finger in the way. Hey, where am I? Yeah, I'm writing. Is what I'm doing. I'm trying to show you. I'm writing. Um, I've always journaled my whole life, ever since I was a really young kid, and I still have every one of them except for one that got lost in a move. Other than that, I have every single journal that I've written in. Anyways, so I decided to take some time to write. Unfortunately, a friend of mine is going through a really tough time right now, and I don't really know how to be there for her. She needs to deal with, she's losing her husband, and she has to say goodbye to him. And it's really bad, and I don't want to go into it with you guys because it is really, really bad. And I don't want to tell somebody else's story. You know, it's not my story to share. It's personal to them, but it just breaks my heart, and I want to be there for her, but I don't really know how to do that when, you know, she's going through so much right now. And, you know, I'm the last on her list, of course. I mean, I know she's thinking about me, and I send her a message telling her, you know, that I love her and that I'm sending love and prayers her way. So she knows that I'm thinking of her, but it just sucks when your friends are going through something that's so hard and you don't know what to do. You know what I mean? So that's why I decided to write right now, because I felt like maybe I could just write it all out and get my feelings off my chest of, you know, not really knowing what to do. It kind of sucks. And it's just so tough, like I said. Anyway, so I don't want to be all sad. You can tell my eyes are a little puffy. I was crying a little bit. But I'm okay. And I know that she's strong and she's going to be okay too. And she's got great friends and family. Well, I hope. Gosh, that's terrible. Anyways, she's got me, and I'll always be there for her. That's for sure. Anyway, we're gonna just go about our day. Tomorrow we have to leave. I should probably tell you that. We have to leave before noon is our checkout time, and I don't really know what to do because it's gonna be Friday traffic. And so I'm kind of like, I don't know. Maybe I was thinking I could stay in there. Oh, I'm not used to having the camera up front. Sorry, guys. I was thinking maybe if we had to check out at noon, we could go and spend the day in the day use area of here where we spent the first morning until we had our spot. So that way, I could like wait until the traffic dies down, you know, like leave at night. I prefer to drive at night, like in the wee hours actually, like where it's just really quiet and not too much going on. But you know, you never know, right? So yeah, was just thinking to try to beat some of the Friday traffic back to LA. We can maybe leave in the evening. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me what you think. I don't know. I just got so much on my head right now. And I just found out this whole thing with my insurance is going on with the bus, and I'm trying to figure that all out because Progressive kind of screwed me over, I guess. And yeah, it was just a really bad situation. Oh, I heard a pounding, like a knocking. I guess it was him. Or maybe Jaxie. Anyway, so I don't want to ramble anymore. It's already, what, a good few minutes. I've been trying to do the videos shorter so that we can actually upload them. But anyways, yeah, I've got to work out this thing with my insurance. And thank God I got a new printer. And I just set it up just the other day. So I'm super excited. And I have everything that I need. Basically, I just need to send them an invoice showing that the bus was being repaired, and that's why I wasn't driving it, and like I didn't have insurance, I guess. Well, I didn't know that I didn't have insurance, actually. I thought I had insurance. I thought it was taken care of, and that's where I kind of say that Progressive screwed me over a little because they never notified me, and I have a P.O. box that I don't check that often. That's my fault for sure, but I just don't. You know, that was kind of the plan when I got the bus, right? Check it periodically. That's why you have a P.O. box. But anyways, they never notified me through mail, and they have my email, and they have no problems addressing me through email for anything else. The policy, the renewal, everything, every single thing comes through email. but for some reason I wasn't notified that my insurance had lapsed. And really, it wasn't even my fault. My bank, they made me change to a new bank account, and then they were still accepting payments through the old account. And then I guess one day they just decided they weren't going to do it anymore. And so they stopped sending the payments, which I didn't know. Right? I had no idea. I just assumed that everything was being withdrawn out of my account like it always was, and it turned out that it wasn't. So it turned into a nightmare, and one that now I have to deal with, all because of institutions. You know what I mean? Like, everything should have just been fine, but because of fraud and all kinds of crap on my bank account and changing accounts and all this stuff, I just got put into a really bad situation. So I really need an attorney to help me. If anybody knows of one in LA, I need an attorney to help me resolve some financial issues caused by my bank and fraudulent activity. So yeah. Anyways, they kept my money for 4 months. So here I am rambling again, but they basically kept my money for 4 months. They wiped out my bank account with a rent check from a year prior that somehow someone got a hold of through not my attorney, but my landlord's attorney. Somehow my check ended up in limbo and somebody cashed it, like literally a year after the check was issued. And it was so clear that the check was forged, and Chase Bank cashed it. And my bank told me that they were going to do an investigation on me to see if I had anything to do with it, after banking with them for like 20 years. Seriously, like with close to 20 years, if not more. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, one of the reasons why I bank with them is because they're insured by FDIC. So I was counting on the fact that they would return the money to me and do their investigation and say, oh, sorry, whatever, blah, blah, blah. No. And they allowed further fraudulent activity to occur on my account by forcing me to keep that account open until their investigation was complete. So again, I need an attorney. If anybody can help me, let me know, please. It's way deeper than that, but that's just the basics of the foundation of where everything got started. It literally turned my credit rating into terrible. I went from 720 credit score to God knows what it is. I don't even want to look now because I'm so I can't even imagine. And I worked so hard for my credit, and they just really screwed me over badly. So anyways, I know I'm going on, but you know what? We all have a story, right? And that is one of my stories, and a little bit of my friend's story that she's going through as well, even though I didn't go into details, and I'm not going to. It's just that, we all have a story, right? And right now my story is sitting at a campsite on my very last day, having to check out tomorrow at 12 noon and going back to LA, because really that's where my truck is and my storage. And I just got to figure that out. I just really got to figure out the brakes on the bus. Once these brakes are fixed correctly, since they weren't done correctly 2 weeks ago, yeah, then I'm going to be out on the road. I'm going. I know my truck is safe, and I can easily just let, a friend know to watch out for it for me when I travel until I get a tow. I don't know if I want to tow you guys. I'm actually really afraid of the whole tow thing. I do pretty good with the bus. I really do. Probably better than I thought that I would. Just because I've never driven anything this large. But I feel like I do pretty good, even without a backup camera. And the backup camera would be great, which I do have, and I don't know how to install it. So I've had it for probably close to 2 years now, and I don't know how to install it. So if anybody knows in LA, I could use some help with that too. But yeah, anyway, I intend to get out on the road and, start seeing more campsites and cool places to go and, things to do and visit friends in different states. And yeah, that's what it's all about, right? Just traveling on my way to places. I want to get to Idaho So, but I want to go to places on the way to Idaho. I don't want to just get on the freeway and go to Idaho. You know, that's not what this is about for me. This is about seeing those little places in between and making stops and just, it's my life. It's not a vacation, basically, is what I'm saying, right? It's my life, and I want to really travel and experience what it's all about. Anyway, so yeah, that's that, right? That's that. Please say a prayer for my friend. Like I said, she can use it. Both her and her husband can use it. It's Marion Gordon. His name is Gordon. And yeah, we're praying and we love you guys. And thanks for watching us and following us on our first trip out. It's been fun and a lot of peace, I will say, and quiet. It's louder than I expect. You know, when you go to a campsite, usually it's much quieter. You're a little bit more remote. This is definitely tucked into a city, bumped up to the mountains. This is basically what it is. But yeah, it's been nice to be able to get some good rest. I literally sleep and I sleep. Like, I get really good rest. I don't have a friggin' tractor waking me up outside my window, you know, at 6:30 in the morning. And I just hate that. And I really do need to get on with it and get out of that place, you know, for good, and not make LA my home base, but maybe someplace else. Like Nevada really is probably where my home base is going to be. Anyways, I love you guys, and yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see ya. Bye.